kick things off, I have a giant box that I believe is probably too large to actually show on the camera. So I have to like pick it up again and be like this and say, this box comes to us from Tuna Boat Tony, whom you might remember sent us the Justin Tub, the record, which I guess, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it from here, but if I pick up the camera and point it at the wall over there, you can see it's hanging, it's hanging up. So I made good on my word, and I feel like when I was looking at this when I picked it up, you know, of course I covered up his address because I do that with everything just so that anyone who wants to send me stuff, I do respect your privacy. I won't tell anyone your address. It's fine. But the thing that caught my eye when this arrived in the mail, you can see it on the camera, is that it cost him $21.90 to send this. $22. And I was thinking, like, it's not heavy. It's not, like, it's really not. It doesn't say the weight on there? Yeah, it's 1 pound, 15.9 ounces, so it's basically 2 pounds. $22? No wonder the fucking Postal Service is going broke. Like, I'm almost positive that the contents of this box do not add up to $22. I'm almost confident, unless Tony has just sent me the physical embodiment of fucking bitcoins. We're not hitting that. So I was looking, I'm like, why is it so expensive? And it turns out he used these flat rate boxes. You know, they're supposed to make shipping easier, make it more convenient, and all this other crap like that. Really, all it does is it just makes shipping incredibly expensive at the cost of convenience. Because yeah, it's a box, but I mean, you can just get any box and just weigh it like. In fact, you want to know what? I'm pretty sure when I open this, you're going to see printing on the inside of the box, because what people used to do is that these boxes are free. The box is free. You pay for shipping. People would take the box for free, turn it inside out, and send it for cheaper as a regular fucking box. Also, before I open it, I know it says right here, 1 rate, any weight. That is a lie. That is a lie. Oh, I thought that was a trademark at first, but it appears to be an asterisk. Does it go? Do they actually have the clause on this box somewhere? I don't think they do. I think that's the first time I've ever seen an asterisk that you have to ask about specifically. Basically, it's not. You know, now that I notice it, there's a lot of things that have asterisks on there. Like if you look over here, it says tracked and insured. Tracked is an asterisk. Insured has a cross. There's a different mark for any weight. Basically, it's not any weight, because if you fill this with lead just to spite the Postal Service, they'll charge you however much it weighs, because the limit is 70 pounds. It's not any weight, so don't believe the hype. I was right. If you look on the inside, they have printed on the inside so that if you try to pull a fast one, you can't flip the box inside out and send it for like a third of the fucking price. They won't let you do that anymore. And on the oh shit. Well, I can tell right away that I think Tony has sent me something that I actually want. Let me spin this. Oh, dude, I can see in there. That's nice. That's okay. I'll stop. Like, I can see it, you guys can't, so let me tip this forward without spilling the contents. The little Dino Trucks figurines, which I know y'all are watching this and y'all are like, Draco, isn't that show on Netflix for fucking children? And I would say yes, it absolutely is. But I really like the character designs. They're very, they're unique. I like dinosaurs, and they're kind of like dinosaurs mixed with like robots and stuff like that. So it's cool, bro. Thank you for the bits. The packing peanuts are the best part, but anyways, I've collected all of the main cast, and then there is the supporting cast and villains, and holy shit, those are expensive. So, like, looking at this, let me scoot this over that way. Tony sent in the Arctic Adventure Pack, which he knows I wanted this, specifically because it comes with Snowblazer, who's right here. Sound Pizza's asking how expensive are the ones I'm missing. Let's just say that I really got into this because the toys, like individually, these are like $6 or $7 at like Toys R Us, which is not bad for a figurine, and they're die cast, they're really high quality. I'm like, that's cool. I can pick those up. That's something I'd like to collect. And but some of the ones I'm missing, like if you look on eBay and shit like that, there's people scalping the prices for literally like almost $100 for ones that I'm missing, and ones that most people are missing, which is fucking shitty. So I'm gonna immediately destroy the collector's value, and I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna show you guys Snowblazer. Here's one thing I really do appreciate about these toys is that most of the time when you have figurines and they're stuck in a box, they're impossible to get out. But with these are just rubber bands. Let me get the X-Acto blade out for the rubber bands. I like this. It's very idiot-proof. See? All you gotta do is you hold the figurine from the back, and then you just twist this little thing, and this comes out. And I'll set this over here. And now, remove the little foot from the bottom, and here you go. It's a little Snowblazer. And he has an action thing too, doesn't he? His something activates his feature, or maybe it's just a matter of like just. Oh, okay? Aha! I see it. You push his head down. I figured it out. You push his head down, and he deploys his snowplows. I didn't say it was gonna be fantastic. I didn't say it was. We're not moving mountains here, but he could. He is a giant fucking snowplow, so you never know. I really wanted him because he's only available in that set of 3, and I couldn't find it. My Toys R Us, when they were closing down, like, this is what pissed me off, is that this was like right before the company started going under, and they had a section for Dino Trucks figurines, and I'm like, oh dude, I'll swing back by and get that next time I'm in town. And I went by, and for some reason, that entire aisle of toys had been consumed by Cars 3. A lot of Cars 3 stuff. I'm like, dude, first of all, I didn't know there was 2. Secondly, really need that many? I mean, is Cars 3 doing that successful that they're kicking Hot Wheels' ass? They just put eyes in the front of the cars? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Now I've got this. He was only available in the limited collector's set. Tony, I hope you didn't... I may have been wrong saying that the contents of the box are going to be under $22, but thank you for sending this in. I appreciate that. This is actually like legit something for my collection. So maybe if you guys want to see in the future, maybe I'll bring out my entire Dino Trucks toy collection. I'll show you guys that. But that seems kind of autistic, and I try to keep that under wraps. There's also there's a couple of VHS tapes in here. Which, oh shit. I know what this is. This, oh no way. Hang on, this is a promotional VHS tape that was sent out. Does it have Nintendo Power on the thing somewhere? Doesn't have the Nintendo Power logo on it. But usually, if you were subscribed to Nintendo Power in the 90s, they would send you occasionally a VHS tape that was promoting a game. I just so happen to have one for Banjo-Kazooie. I've got one for the Nintendo 64 in general, like when it was launching. I've got one for like Jet Force Gemini, and I know other ones exist for like really weird games like Rocket Robot on Wheels, which is like a game no one remembers from that console. But this one's for Top Gear Rally. It says, "Watch this now because you won't get a clear view when your windshield's under 4 inches of mud." Chocolate wagons. What's also interesting about this is I don't know if this actually came wrapped up or in an envelope, because there's a section here. I mean, I know it was shrink wrapped, but there's a section here just for postage, like on the case. There's no address here, so presumably this one was inside of an envelope, like with the issue of Nintendo Power for that month. And then of course on the back, it's Midway. So I'm thinking Top Gear Rally was an arcade game port, because Midway, they did arcade and they had Rampage and all that good stuff. I mean, this is a really nice... What I like about this is that it's a nice render of this car, but you can still tell the decade it's from, because it's nice, but it's not that nice. And yeah, it says that the year on the bottom is 1997, so I don't know if that's going to focus. That might be too small. But yeah, right there by my thumb, 97. So this was like within the first year of the Nintendo 64 being released, and this is when they sent out these hype tapes. So let me
let's just check the. Oh, dude, the entire you can't even see the spindles. The entire front just says it's the same catchphrase. It's watch this now. You 4 inches of poop or whatever. But it doesn't say the running time. But usually these things were like they were like 7 to 11 minutes in length. Usually, I can't see the. Bro, thank you for the bits. Watch this tape now. Watch this now. You'll die in 7 days. The second tape. This it's not 2 game tapes, which would have been cool. The second tape. Holy shit, man. Let me just show it to you so that I can finish laughing at it. Like, so that you guys can see it, so I can get my act together. But this is Main Event Video presents Crash and Crunch, and I love this font. This font was, I believe, it was designed in the 70s. It's the same font used on the AC/DC album Power Age, I think. We got monster trucks. We got funny cars, stock cars, dragsters, blown fuel hydros, I don't even know what that means, and early Indy cars, which probably just means that those were too dangerous to drive, and if this fucking happened and it blew up as it was driving. I don't know if... No, that car is definitely blown up. That's definitely not just like exhausted. It's not like a rocket thing igniting. That is definitely exploding. And then right here, there's like a drag racer that is fucking perpendicular, and the chassis is like just shredding apart and coming off. Also, this is a collector's edition. Hell yeah! Is that the same? No, that's a different car than the one in the front. There's another race car on the side called the American Eagle that's in the process of spreading democracy. It's fucking cool. You don't even know what that is anymore. It kind of looks like a boat because of the shape, but they didn't mention boats on the front. No, it's just that's it. Like you know, the contents of this tape are fucking radical when they lead in by saying they got monster trucks, and then all the shit they show is more spectacular than a monster truck is driving over a car. Anyways, let's see what the back says. Crash and Crunch is the ultimate party tape. Yeah, that's damn right. I feel like I'm on Best of the Worst on Red Letter Media now with a hard driving original blues soundtrack. In hi-fi, that's high fidelity if you're not in on that. And incredible visuals, we know you will play this tape over and over, so crank up the volume and turn on the big screen. Main Event puts you in the driver's seat. Okay, what's the tape look like? Oh, dude, it's very plain. It's basically as plain as the Nintendo tape earlier. Standard play duplicated on high-grade tape. One thing I will say, though, is that there's not a lot of tape inside the cassette, so... What did it say the running length? 40 minutes. Really? That seems awfully small for 40 minutes. That's... Huh. Anyways, there's also nothing else in the box. It's just all the... Well, there's a bag of air. That's it. But I will say that these packing peanuts are the ones that... back in the early 90s, they sold these, and shit you not, in commercials as building blocks. Because if you get them wet, like I'll stick it on my tongue. If you get one wet, they're made from corn, I think, like corn dust, and push them together, they stick together. And they're like, oh, you can like build shit out of that. Let's market it to dumb kids, and we'll make commercials. So, yeah, you can do that with them, and they stick together pretty well. Anyways, I'm not gonna put those in my mouth. That's that's gross. These next couple things, I'll show this off real quick. This is something that my mom found at a yard sale. It's just a giant sari piece. It's not a dildo. It's a sari piece. And when she handed it to me, I specifically said, "Is that a giant plastic sari piece?" And then she Then she hit the top button, and it said,
You touch, you buy.
so he, let me do it again.
You touch, you buy.
Does he say anything else?
Say, I'd look mighty good in that shopping cart.
Yeah, because he wants you, this is the demo mode for when it was in the store. What else does he say?
Say, I'd look mighty good in that shopping cart.
Does he say everything twice before he goes to something else?
Never heard a red pawn talk before? Come on, take me home.
Again?
Say, I'd look mighty good in that shopping cart.
So he has at least 3 action phrases. Yeah, there's a card game. I don't have, because that's the thing, if you flip the switch...
Welcome to Sorry Card Revenge.
Yeah.
Come on, tap the noggin when you're ready to play.
Yeah, so he says stuff pertaining to a card game, but we don't have any of the cards. This was just like 50 cents by itself, so she she just saw it and thought it was funny. And she was like, here, you have this. I'm like, okay, thanks. You're giving me presents, but it's your birthday, whatever. It is not a butt plug. I'm not showing off sex toys on stream. He specifically said, welcome to the sorry card game or whatever, so you know I'm not fucking with you. I don't just have somebody, in fact, you know I don't have somebody standing right here talking into the mic, because otherwise you'd see him up on that camera, so you know I'm not fucking with you. There's no post-production magic. I'm not elaborately making a scheme so I could put a butt plug on Twitch. That's not what's going on. A very special anniversary came by a couple weeks ago. I think it was like 2.5 weeks ago or something. Now I'm bullshitting you. It's not a special anniversary. It's just it's a fucking meme. This is a little toy thing that is not really an action figure at all or whatever. But my dad found these 2 little things individually, and he put them together in a little bag to make an action figure playset out of it. Harambe. It's also like written upside down. So we got Harambe, which is it's a fucking gorilla. I think this is what it's the McDonald's thing that they. This is a really old McDonald's toy, so I'm thinking like it was just at like a Goodwill or something, or he found it. Maybe he found it. I don't know. I don't know where this came from, but he's got sawdust on him from being in here. So we got. Does he have a year? Holy shit! Yeah, look at that. This Harambe is as old as the Top Gear or the Top Gear Rally tape in '97. I knew these damn things were old. He ain't gonna stand. No, he's not standing up. He's dead again. No, it keeps happening. But Harambe's action accessory is a giant banana. It's not just like the other thing. It's not a dildo. I'm not doing roundabout things to put phallic objects on Twitch. It just so happens that Harambe comes with a banana. Let me see if Harambe can hold the big banana. If I can fit it, like, cause his arm is like attached to his leg. So if I can like fit it under his... No, I'm not going to be able to fit it under his shoulder. I'm gonna bend this. Can he at least... We're so... Well... Now it kind of looks like I'm doing something bad, doesn't it? This is just some stupid bullshit my dad found. He found a big plastic banana, and he found a 21-year-old stuffed gorilla from McDonald's. And he was like, oh, we got this, and we got a banana. Boom. It's Harambe. Here you go, Andre. You can put this on your show. So, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Draco Senior. I appreciate the Harambe. I wish there was a way to get him to stand up so that I can... Can I put the... Oh, no. I don't put the banana behind him. No, it's not going to work, because then it just looks like he's... Then he just looks like he's humping the banana. Or I could just do like this. There we go. This is what you guys have been waiting for, right? Stream locked. We're done. But... this has been in my prop closet for a while. I wanted to show you guys Harambe. So, that's that. He comes in his nice little storage bag. Y'all guys are getting looted the banana stuff. Let me set this stuff back in the box. Just so